I mean, I would have not forgotten most of those. Not all of those, but most of those.
Well, let me ask you this. Are you liking my methodology of being able to use the P button and just have everything turn on and off using an event controller? Because I'm quite proud of it, and
Yeah, I like it.
I really think that like using the P button has always been a nightmare in the past, right? Like there's so many space engineers videos that say like don't use P, but with an event controller you can fail safe it. So essentially you set up an event controller to look for your connection, right? So are you connected or not to something? And when you're not connected, you just turn everything on. You turn on your thrusters, you turn on your gyros, your antenna, you know, everything turns on. And then when you're connected, the opposite, right? Everything turns off automatically. So your battery's set to recharge, your tank's set to refill, all that stuff. All automatic. So what'll happen then is say you're in a ship and you accidentally have a connector set to be used for parking, you hit P and the ship drops off. The ship's thrusters will kick on and it will stay auto damp into the ship. So you don't just drop it and lose it. But even if it does accidentally get disconnected, it's kind of okay. Now, it's still problematic, but like in practicality, what happens is when you go to ride the ship yourself, like to go to pilot it, all you have to do is hit P to disconnect it, and everything turns on. So it's so fast. You just jump in, hit P, and off you go. And especially in a fighting, you know, like a defensive situation where you've got ships coming in, it's so nice to be able to just know that you can hit P and everything will turn on automatically. All your batteries set back to auto, all your tanks set back to normal, your thrusters turn on, gyros turn on, antenna turns on, off you go. But anyway, I'm particularly proud of it, so I'm hoping you're enjoying it because I'm overjoyed every time I hop in a craft and hit P and everything works.
Hmm?
Like magically the P button is okay to use again.
I I like it.
Okay,
I've
so
I got the event controller. It just takes a while to get used to. That's all.
it's
Uh,
definitely different, especially if you're used to old school space engineers where it's like you press P and you definitely are gonna like cause havoc.
yeah.
Are you going even thrust in all directions, or is this going to be a potential planetary ship
It's not even thrust. It's going to be heavy down, obviously.
for planet
Um,
for gravity?
yeah. I want it to be able to handle both gravity and non gravity. Um,
Oh,
it's
okay.
going to not really be left or right. It'll be probably not as much. Up and down may not be as much. Well, down won't be as much. Forward and back, maybe more forward, but not so much back.
So
But
you
I
got
want it to lift lots of things and get out of planet stuff.
sure, yeah, because you got 15 down of those modded thrusters, which is what the 45 is the equivalent of 45 hydrogen thrusters.
Yeah. So that's
So that tells me that you want that to go in the planets. You want that to be able to fight gravity because I think
yeah.
1.7 is the
Well,
strongest
it's
gravity
got
we
a
have in our solar system.
large storage container. So
So
um,
when full, it needs to be able to really lift.
yeah.
It needs to be able to get out of gravity. So 15 down, 6 back.
Yeah. I probably need some more somewhere, but we'll look at top. I can probably do that. So we probably need that. Okay, let's go up
Sometimes
here.
when I'm playing Space Engineers with you, I get vibes of Sky Factory. Remember playing Sky Factory, that mod pack?
Mm-hmm. I like
That was
Sky
a good.
Factory.
That was good.
Energy low.
Okay, so what do I got? I don't have any of those. So let's think about that. Well, we can do those on top. That's not a big deal.
Let's go check out. Let's go check in on the Plushie Quartermaster himself.
We got forward, but we don't have back yet.
Oh, I like this. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see where your mind's at. You're gonna have like a table, like a display table. So if you're new to the stream, pop-up sir here is our Plushie Quartermaster or Plushie Commander. He, in the faction, has the duty of being responsible for the acquisition and display of all of our plushies in their collection. And so as you can see, Pop-Ups are hard at work, fulfilling their duties. And we do have the Shark plushie mod named Blahaj on stream. If you join our Discord, you'll see there is a mod list in there. There's a link to their Discord if you're not there already, but you can check out the mod list. You can also talk to our AI and ask it questions, and also have it draw pictures for you and such. But it's kind of trained. It's kind of trained to think it's our ship AI, but it gets pretty forgetful, so you forgive it. Well, we'll leave Pop-Up Sir to their duties and return back to our pilot, our star pilot of the fleet. It's exciting to see you build this out because you had said earlier that this was something you've wanted to build for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And I think now we have the resources and you can literally just build to your heart's content. So it's fun to see exactly what you're building. So I'm guessing you're going to be building a sort of hidden... Are you going to have thrust flames or are you going to hide the thrust flames in this?
I don't know. I kind of like that we just move without the thrust flames. Unless
Sure.
they're decorative, I'm kind of digging, like the truck. You don't see
Yeah.
the thrust flames.
I've been doing that lately where I hide all of them except for like one in the back, and that's it. So it looks like it has just a single rear thruster, but it moves in all directions.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this certainly looks like a design where you're doing like hidden thrusters.
Yeah, and I'm gonna probably cover it in plates as protection.
I think...
The front is close, but I think I may put them out one more.
Would you do me a favor and just test flight it to see what your battery versus thrust power usage is? Because I think you might be underpowered with batteries at this point. You can do just a quick test where just fly up a little bit, and what you want to do, like just what I do is I go in, I move a little bit away from everything, I highlight all of my thrusters and turn on thrust override to the max.
Well,
but easier is if you just hit up, forward, and like left or right at the same time. That's 3 directions of thrust. What does your power usage look like then? Well, you're gonna have to unconnect first.
Yeah, I don't know what that connector is. I haven't renamed anything yet.
Just hit P.
I turned that off.
Did you know?
I did.
Okay, you're unconnected. Try thrusting in 3 directions at the same time. I usually do like forward, right, and up at the same time, and that'll tell you your max thrust usage on an empty load, but at least it'll kind of give you an idea. Do you get a warning when you do that?
9 hours. Gave me 9 hours. No warning.
Okay, so no power warnings. Turn off your reactors and try again. And that'll tell you what it's like with just batteries, no reactors. So when you run out of uranium, in other words.
Forward, right, and up. 47 minutes.
Okay. So, I suppose your battery is pretty good. It might be a little different on a planet, but yeah. I mean, maybe that sounds good.
Well, I might
How does
put
it
more
seem?
batteries. I mean,
How does it seem to you?
I probably have too many gyros. But,
I think it looks really agile, doesn't it?
yeah, if I have a full load, it might need those. I might get rid of some gyros and replace them with batteries. You know.
This hurts my brain. I need or more, but then it will become uneven. I think, are you referring to the placement of the plushies? Whoa, way too fast there. I think it's because we have an odd spacing, but the sharks are like 2 by 1 by 1. Yeah, that's what you're trying to do. Yeah, it's because they're an even number. You could face them towards. You could rotate them like 90 degrees so they're facing towards you, and then you could fit one in the middle and then space them out from there, and then they would fit better that way, but or that they fit more evenly. But yeah, I think it's just trying to fit an even number of blocks into an odd number space. Off by 1. Oh, well, I gotta do it now. There you go. Off by 1. Quote number 25. Yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They certainly space better that way.
Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Where are my gyros? Let's get rid of these two.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Now, I could do that.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
The very important part of our space station, by the way, is the plushie display. It's so important, in fact, we have a specific crew member dedicated to the task of acquiring, decorating, customizing, and displaying them. I also really appreciate that they're wearing the shark head helmet and the leopard skin outfit. It's like like kind of like living the role, like almost a plushie themselves.
Hmm?
By the way, if you're new to my chat, go check out Veggie, the guy that you're hearing on the stream on the other side. He's the one working on the ship right now. Check him out there. Link is on in the chat there. He's pretty great, and give him a follow, help him out. We are both hoping to get to affiliate here in the relatively near future, so give us a follow, give me a follow here, give him a follow there. That would really boost us up, and we would be super, super happy. And we would definitely call you out in chat and give you lots of praise.
Yep. I do appreciate all follows, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, but mostly we really like having people in our chat.
Yeah.
We like to be pretty conversational, and we really like to read out our chat. So if you're in the chat, if you're new, come say hi. If you're a lurker, that's okay too. But yeah, we'd love to hear from you. So right now, let's go back to Veggie and check out Veggie's construction. So we have docked. It looks like we are expanding our drill heads.
We are.
Going a little wider, so we're giving ourselves a little bit more freedom of width. So it looks like he's got the ore detector going on. He's got the antenna.
I took off 2 gyros, put 2 more batteries. I'll probably find places for more batteries. But at the moment, I kind of wanted when you're looking at this thing, you're seeing drills. And so I just wanted to move them out 1 extra.
I like how this has kind of like a really industrial vibe to it. Like if you made this like the yellow color and like the rusty armor, it would look like an industrial workshop.
And it probably will be a different color. Right now, I'm just building whatever color I have.
Thank you very much for the follow, Waldo Chris 23. I think I saw you over in Veggie's chat earlier today. So thank you
Yes,
very
you
much.
did.
Thank you very much. Appreciate the follow. That does actually boost us up quite a bit. As you can see, the follower goal at the bottom has gone up by 1. We are at 30 out of 50. 50 is the goal. But when we hit 50, we should be able to get affiliate as I check all the other boxes off. Just don't have enough followers yet. So that really helps us out. So thank you again. Very, very much appreciate that.
And I'm a follower. So.
Yeah. Hold on. I think you've been following maybe the longest?
I hope so. If not, then
10 months, 11 days, 2 hours.
Well, I did change to a different account, so.
That is true. You did kind of migrate over to a new account. So because you've been connected to me for way, way, way longer than that.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so that's I like that look better. I'm happy with the thrust. Follow game. Follow age. Okay.
Pop-Up Sir's been following for 11 months. You're almost on your anniversary, Pop-Up Sir. That's cool.
He's been following longer than me.
But by the next time we stream, you'll have hit your anniversary. So hey, congratulations!
Yay!
Hooray! I feel like we need a hooray in the soundboard. Do we have a? No, that's not it.
No, that's not a hooray, sir.
Oh God. Well, you get the idea.
I think what I want to do, I think I'll be okay if I take these off.
I think I lost viewers doing the soundboard.
Well,
Sorry. I get it. It's annoying. I'll stop. I promise. Oh, you did get the event controller in there too.
I did.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get rid of that.
What do you calling this thing?
I did LD for the reactors for large driller, but I haven't really thought about it yet.
A large driller.
Yeah, I know that's not imaginative, and I'll probably change its name to something before I officially.
Do you want AI suggestions?
I'm fine with that.
I last asked it for 10 suggestions, so let me pull that up here. Ship AI says the Celestial Extractor, the Meteorite Miner, the Ore Blitz, Cosmic Driller, the Asteroid Harvester, the Stellar Excavator, the Galactic Ore Hound. Oh, the Ore Hound is kind of a fun phrase.
That's not bad. I mean,
yeah, Ore Hound.
Well, I mean, what else you got?
Nebula Prospector, the Solar Quarry, or the Infinity Digger. No, we're not going to call it that.
No, I mean, the Galactic Orhound was, I think, the best, but it's not gray. I mean,
Galactic Orehound. Okay, well, here, let me flip on AI again, and let me ask for, give me 10 more. We're asking our ship AI, and it says, sure, here's some more suggestions. The Astro Boar.
Okay.
Boy, let me tell you, that guy, he's a real Astro Boar.
Yeah, I know. I telling you, he doesn't know what he's doing anyway.
The Star Strike Miner. The Ore Vanguard. The Cosmocore Drill. The Galaxy Extractor. Meteor Mauler. Ooh, Meteor Mauler's pretty good.
That would work. Yeah.
Yeah, the old Meteor Mauler. The Ore Titan. The Celestial Digger. The Stellar Ore Surge. The Nebula Excavator. I think, honestly, the Meteor Mauler is pretty solid.
Yep, I'm good with that.
Okay. Alright. The Meteor Mauler. Okay, MM is it then, I guess. Can I rename your grid then? No, I can't.
Why
I'll
not?
have to rename it. Because it's your grid. You own it. This is your ship, not mine. Can't touch it. I mean, I just can't rename it.
Fine.
Hey, I think you might be forgetting spotlights.
Probably.
Might I suggest spotlights? I mean, you probably just like cut this like one here and just put one like on the side, because it should be that you should have the coverage there. Bars, it's just going nuts. There's just all these little like particles flying around. We have a bunch of build and repair systems installed on the space station, primarily in the central section there, as you can see, the body of the space station. And so all those little particle effects, if you've not used build and repair before, what that is it's just like an auto welder and an auto grinder. The particles showing you which blocks it's doing work. Oh, this is so much cooler than I thought it was going to be.
I think I want to change these. I guess it'd be cooler if they are where are you? No, that guy.
Okay, it's not exactly the message I was trying to send. I was more or less trying to do a wave. Do I have a wave emote? Surely there's just a wave, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Doesn't really like doing the wave. Okay. Alright.
Okay.
I'm really excited to see you build something. I feel like it's been a little while since I mean, really since the truck, since you've really set out to build something you had a vision.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps I should show a big overview of the space station while we got some new people in chat. So, yeah, we've been building. I guess it's upside down. Sorry. We've been building the space station for several episodes now, but you can kind of see where we're getting at with it. We wanted to have a big landing ring around the outside, where it's just big, flat surface area, kind of like a donut. We've got connectors on either side, so there's kind of the front face of it, and then there's the rear face of it. So right now you see we got a truck, and we got a jump drive mod, and a few, maybe some small stuff. I think that's it. We got some stuff mounted here. We've got some stuff on the back. The front of the space station here is our command center, as well as some living pods and some hangars. That central section is where we have our refineries and our assemblers. Also, that whole tube, all sections have batteries and gyros and jump drives, lots of jump drives. Outside of the ring is all different kinds of turrets. In fact, there's quite an array of turrets around this outside, so if anything gets anywhere close to it, the first thing First part of their grid they approach is usually a ring of guns. Towards the rear, we're starting to build out some living quarters for the captain, for the pilot, for the plushie commander, who is hard at work at the plushie display. Below that, we've loaded in, actually reporting in right now, Pop-Up Sir says the plushie display is looking good. Let's go have a look. Oh yeah, that looks great. This looks really good. I like this a lot. So the Pop-Up Sir, the Plushie Quartermaster of the faction, has been tasked with acquiring 7 of each type of plushie. And then furthermore, they're to dye and customize each of those plushies so they represent each color of the rainbow. So Roy G. Biv, we need a red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. So right now we can see the start on that. The shark plushie is pretty easy to obtain, I think. I believe they're constructible, so we can just make them. But the engineer plushies are trickier. They often are upwards of 25,000 space credits, if we're lucky to find one at a space station for sale. The Saberoids are even harder. It seems like we've only found one, and I think we found it in a unknown signal drop, but we are, at this point, not seeing unknown signals dropping. Maybe we're too far away for them to spawn? I'm not quite so sure, but at any rate, that is the Pop-Up Plushie's tasks. The subtask, of course, is the display of that. So what you see here is some really nice work in progressing that goal. Taking their duties very seriously. Oh, I didn't realize those were small grid as well. That is even better. That's the string lights mod. Oh, that's a nice touch. Alright, let's go back to see what Veggie's doing. So yeah, you can see our space station. I think last I checked, I had it wrong. I thought it was around 72,000 blocks. It was actually 72,000 PCU. I think I have to go into admin mode here. But give me just a moment to flick that on, do a quick copy. Can I do it in this mode? No, I have to do it in this mode. If I do a quick copy, we can see how many blocks we have so far. 32,000, nearly 33,000 blocks for a total of 146,000 PCU. So, pretty big numbers. Turn off admin mode there. It's a very, very large station. How's the meteor mauler coming along?
It's coming along fine.
You gonna drop that connector lower?
I'm gonna move it forward, I think.
Down and forward a little? You got enough clearance there.
So, I think I want to drill this off.
Inventory full.
Yeah, okay. Then I want to put... I really just need the C, right? Yeah. There. Honestly, it would be weird. I want to to do that.
Inventory full.
We might just leave the connector there. I'm okay with